Hey, so I'm in the back side of Lake Taps station here, and I'm looking at this parking lot area, and what I wanted to make a video of, just so you kind of understand what I'm bidding, is basically a repave of this whole area. The reason I want to do that is, one, you have so many different spots where you're starting to get sinkholes. So like some here, one there, one's forming there and there. And you could piece it together, but you're gonna have like patches all over the place. And that might not ultimately solve the problem, especially with how many sinkholes are developing. And I want to show you the look from this side. Yeah, see, like this is starting to become a sinkhole there. And say I shortcut it and go from here to about here where the cracking asphalt ends, right outside the sinkhole, right outside that sinkhole, and went down this way. Because of how the grade is, where it was gonna go, it would create like a cut this way, and then it would cut up towards your existing, just by how the grade is. And if we do everything together, one, it prevents this stuff from happening again, because we would be recompacting the sub base, putting fresh asphalt, making everything nice and sturdy. And also it'll create a more consistent grade from top to bottom for all the water to run down here and then shoot it that way. Areas like this, you can see that moss and stuff is starting to grow right here, because this is starting to slowly dip. So water is being retained here, and that moisture is what's creating this moss. Kind of the same deal over here. Like from here it goes up, kind of drops down a bit, comes up, drops down a bit. So your asphalt's slowly starting to get like a wave look that'll ultimately turn into that. Yeah, and you're starting to get a big dip right here in the asphalt where that moss is growing there, and it kind of carries. So that'll also solve a drainage issue for you that could become a really big problem over time, and it'll force everything, all the water down that way. So you get a nice level graded pave, and it'll take care of a lot of this dipping issues. So that's kind of the big patch that I see that we should do out here for that. Other than that, there are the two trenches that you have existing out here, this L-shaped one on this side of the building, and then one going across the front of the stations. Those asphalt patches are starting to dip as well. So I would just bump it out 6 inches on each side and redo those, so that the people in the ADA stall on this side have a smooth surface to roll across, and the station, the fire trucks and stuff, when they're rolling out of the station, they're not hitting a fat dip because the asphalt's starting to ravel. So, and there's also one patch on this manhole cover over here on this side that's starting to dip a lot, and you're just getting a huge puddle. So it would be 3 patches on that side, and then this one big patch here. And that's kind of what I envision. And then once you get to this curb, it's just going to skinny up to 7 feet and then carry it to about where my wheel is, just to get that alligatored asphalt there that's failing. So that's kind of what I would recommend for this site.